it's a bit of an effort. Like, I've got to find people that actually do planting and stuff. I think you're going after an animal. Yeah. Rolf can do it, though. The other thing, too, is I am letting them do the planting in the cropped rooms as well. Major Bakerist is probably still McJolly, to be honest. Either that or now it's Regal. It wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, if I can just, like, keep taking out these fucking rows of trees, that would be so great. All this is going to take me is, like, 6 or 7 actual, like, people that can do cutting and stuff. I also just noticed I had this egg I was keeping an eye on, and I think it's, like, maybe fertile. And there's a cat fucking snacking on it already, because of fucking course it is. Like, I sometimes don't really notice that my animals are just like, is it fertile? It is fertile. It's a fucking fertile duck egg, and this cat's out here. Of course they got ambushed. This is like the 3rd or 4th ambush. Ambaxia. Alright, hold on. Fast learner, night owl, optimist. Oh, you're like everything I want in a colonist, mostly except for the super loyal thing. I'm just gonna have to kill you. But we will get some berries and shit here, so everybody gets a chance to eat before we keep going. I don't know how well everybody can do hunting and harvesting, but we'll also set up a quick little peeling station. I know they're so close to home, right? They are so close to home, but if we could just butcher a few creatures, let's do it forever. It's random ambush that doesn't know what's coming for them. Yeah, they've got a very, very starving caravan in their midst at the moment. The only thing is I know they're at like maximum weight for moving. So I'll just have a look at what we got in this area. They've got some urns, which I kind of want to mark up as mine. How you doing, Vezza? Is this steel? Yeah, it is. Okay, this is ours too. We're just gonna take this roof. Doing okay. Just awoke. Man, it'd be like that. I barely woke up before stream. Like, it's not that I barely woke up to stream. It's like I just I woke up like 9:15 or whatever, and then I started streaming by like 9:45 or something. I'm like, nah. Let's save you as a raid. This shouldn't be a problem. Most of these people should be able to take the fight. Except for Shizuka, she's a pacifist, but that's okay. Everybody else can move up around the corner. They have a bow. We're going to get peeling in a hot second. Shizuka might as well just go off and start pulling plants. Also, they can milk the animals too. Dan, mate, you're not even going to get into that fight. Just go do something productive. Let's get you 3, and Nitro and Kit Kat don't have guns, so you guys might as well go and do something useful, like pull apart shit. Not hunt the animals. See, love the enthusiasm. And I showered to make sure that eyes aren't going to be sleepy the whole day at least. Nice. I had a nice, like, you guys aren't in range. I had a nice hot shower and stuff, but I ended up, like, even though I had a cold, like, air-conditioned room, I still ended up, like, waking up in, like, a cold sweat. It was terrible. I'm not quite sure what that was all about, realistically. I'll move you up out of the way. I thought I might have been, like, sick, maybe, because I tried to, like, keep myself warm and try to, like, melt my sinuses a bit, but it wasn't kind of working. Medical emergency is still Regal. Regal's probably got, like, a major infection at this point. I'm just going to wait till Corpse C shoots, and then we're just going to move them up a little bit. It's like, there we go. I figured Corpse C is a great shot. I'm not going to let them touch that, but there is pemmican now on the field. There's like 51 pemmican. Oh my. We can eat. You guys can go eat. This is what they needed. As long as nobody touches the corpse, we'll be fine. I'll give him like, I don't know, I'll give him like 10 minutes here, and then we'll move on. Everybody else is okay. And yeah, they've already pulled up the statues and stuff. I don't know how many of these people are capable of doing, what do you call it? Capable of doing like plant stuff. but I know that if they want to eat pemmican, they're going to go eat pemmican. You can't do stuff like that. You can do plants and animals and stuff. Everybody that can do animals can go milk the animals, and from that we're going to get like a whole shit ton of milk, obviously. So they're going to get food. This is, they kind of needed to be attacked, to be honest. But we'll get them out of there in like a day or so. Let's go check on Regal. So we had a prison break during a wedding earlier, because of course we do. And like, our trauma savant Regal here has got basically an infection in their arm because my people didn't really tend to her properly for a very long time. Like, Acosta was tending to her with like the bare minimum of medicine, but it wasn't really doing anything. So yeah, we're trying to like see if she's going to survive at this point. Otherwise, I guess like worst case scenarios, I could go back and amputate it. Although, like, it depends. If she dies and they don't care, it won't really matter. Hey, Dela Cruz, can I get you to clean the storeroom? I'm constantly getting somebody to clean this because we have dirt floors in here. And I need this caravan to come home soon because they happen to be, you know... Actually, I won't need that peeling station now that I think about it because I haven't allocated it. But, yeah, basically my people need to come home because they've got components and silver and stuff on them. But yeah, anybody that's here that can go and do deconstructing or can, like, they'll have food, they can eat the pemmican, it's fine. Mate, I don't think you need to be consuming all 15 pemmican. A little bit greedy on it. I understand you're hungry though. Extremely low expectations. They're still upset about the colonists that died. They've still got 2.5 days for that. Jesus. I don't think I ever had trauma savant in RimWorld, despite the number of brain injuries I've had. I've had a few. On this playthrough, I'll probably have like 3 or 4. At the moment, I actively have 2 that I'm aware of. There could be more. But, yeah, Regal's a trauma savant. And I think Chalky is a trauma savant. And I would not know if anybody else is without, like, going through everybody. But I'm pretty sure they're my 2. At the moment. Because the other thing is, I generally psychic shock lance a lot, but I don't really get that many trauma savants from it, to be fair. But it does happen. It does happen occasionally. Like, I sometimes wonder with Nick, because they're like I should just use a healing max serum on them, because they are like constantly unhappy. But I also know that, like, as soon as I get like a hand on them, they'll be happier and shit. But yeah, the cut scar and stuff, I could heal that. I have stuff to heal things. It's just I'd rather heal like a mortal wound than just a passive problem kind of thing. But I have a few psychic shock lances in the colony now too, and I have a few more still coming. So, I mean, we can always get replacements. And actually, Lorna, you can do stuff. Was it in a colony like this? I can understand the logic. Yeah, it's mostly just like, if I have trauma savants, like, I don't really mind. They are generally upset that they can't communicate with other people. But, like, unless I have like a surplus of healing max serums, I won't generally use it, or unless they are a really, really great person or like one of my originals, then I'll use it. But usually I don't end up like using it on anybody. Alright, Rolf, can you do plants? You're still going through the trees. Pig looks like he's still going through the trees. You can do tree stuff too. So I'm trying to get all my trees cut down before winter. Like, they're gonna stay here, but they'll shrivel up. So realistically, I want to get like a few of them. Like, the more wood I've got in storage, the more we can stoke fires through winter, the more we can have refueled cooking stoves and all sorts of stuff. It'll be better, basically. Just gotta get through it. Sad Wanderer Owl. It's fine. They'll be fine. Alright. Because you're hungry. Well, being in a mental state isn't going to solve your hunger, mate. Be honest with that. You're just going to get a lot hungrier. So I'm going to have somebody pop up saying that they're starving soon because of that. Like, the infection is still minor. 15%. Like, if it starts going up from that, we might consider maybe amputating. I don't generally amputate anything. Cracked rib cage. I wonder if that's going to stay. That looks pretty bad, though. Beaver's having a fire starting spree. You'll be fine, Beaver. Go for it. Alright, how you guys going? They've picked the berries. They've pulled the thing. They're good to go. And they have food. So, I mean, they don't have a lot of food, but they've got some food. Yeah, let's get your food packed up first. Now they've got half a day's worth of food. It's not great. We've got some extra steel. I can't even carry that. I don't need to take the bow. I need to take shitty clothes. Is there anything? I really can't even jettison anything. The only thing I could do is jettison food. I could undo like the berries and stuff that they've picked up and the milk and shit, but that's not going to fix them up. Alright. I could not get it, but it is free steel. So I'm just going to send, like, how many people have got to send out? I realistically just need to send out, like, one person to go meet them. So they're stuck. That's what I'll do. I just need, like, 1 or 2 people to walk out here. That's not where I want it. Okay. I think Jet. I'm not going to send Tade. Gosbury. I'll send one person at a time. It's more likely they're going to leave. You can grab a couple of simple meals, that's fine. Don't need to grab any medicine, just go. And I think I only need the one person, but I didn't check what they can carry, so I'm just going to send an extra person. I'm not going to send Pigeon, that's just not worth my time. Get some Gorilla. They shouldn't be preoccupied doing anything. And I won't send any medicine. Alright. So send you 2 out. That's going to be more than enough. They'll probably hopefully get up and leave straight away. I could have just not brought the extra steel home and not been greedy about it because it's only like a couple of kilos of steel. But I also would really like them to be able to, you know, have the steel and get shit built and stuff. So I'd rather send 2 people out to meet them. This whole time I've been passing up the idea of sending anybody out to them to meet the caravan with food. And like they're going to arrive with more food than they need. But yeah, they're not that far from home. They're like half a day. It's going to be like a day trip round depending on how long my people take to like pack up and leave. Realistically, I should see somebody walk over here, grab something and then go. But I know how RimWorld works and they're probably just going to fuck around for a bit in town. This is why I sent 2 people individually. Because, like, I just don't trust them. I don't trust them to actually do their thing and leave. Alright, let's try to find somebody else that's doing plants. And send you down to cut down the trees. I mostly just want the plants gone. Realistically. You do animals. Who's out here actually working on plants? Taker, maybe? No, you're playing games. You guys are doing plant stuff. Let's bring you down here. So, basically, I just want them to cut the fucking trees up. I don't even really want them to regrow this area. Like, I find that while I can get somebody to plant things here, I probably would have been better off planting like rice or something that the animals could have eaten, because then they would come out of their, like, you know, I was going to call it storage area, but basically if they came out of here and they walked out and they ate shit, I wouldn't have to worry about it as much, you know. The other thing too is it would be really great if my people could come down here and actually like haul some stuff. I was just thinking I'm surprised my panthers don't do this, but then I realized my panthers don't sleep in here anymore. They sleep in like all the animal beds and stuff. If I was to toss them out of there, I could probably get most of them to probably haul stuff out of this room for the day. I could probably do that. Let's just set all the beds, all the animal beds, to not allow my panthers to sleep on here for a night. Make them all medical. So now what's going to happen is my animals, when it comes to sleeping time, should all try to cram down in here. And hopefully in the morning, I should see some of this stuff go to storage. Hopefully. I don't think this is 100% going to work, but I'm going to try. So this is air conditioned in here now. I realize. So in summer this will be great and shit, but this is mostly I'm supposed to be storing some kind of like food for animals and stuff in here. Like hops and whatever, which reminds me, is this set up for that? That matter. Yeah, it is. Okay, so basically, unless my animals happen to eat all of this hops themselves, the hops should end up in storage and my animals can eat it, but my people can't use it. Well, they could use it to make stuff from, right? But they're not going to. Hopefully I'm hoping that they're just going to let the animals eat this and anything that they harvest will go down into storage down here. But like I've got panthers getting around doing stuff as we speak and whatever. The other thing too is I really should let my thrombos actually like mill around in my base now we actually have like food. So the only reason why I haven't allowed my thrombos and megasofts and stuff in certain zones is I haven't wanted them to dirty up certain areas, and I kind of sorry, I kind of need them to do it. I need to cough too, hold on. Like I said, I can't do much about the coughing, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna let my thrombos in and hope that they will spend some time actually hauling some shit. Because at the moment, it's not like they're gonna go anywhere. Somebody's got the plague. It's not like they're gonna go really anywhere and eat anything that's a problem. Just caravans on the map. So it's already on the way. So this has been growing great up here. But basically what's happened is my thrombos, I haven't allowed them to go basically anywhere near food inside of the map. I've wanted them to eat all the trees outside. And now what I want them to do is I want them to actually be useful. I had to wait so long before I could let them actually come into areas like this. I don't want them up in there though. Not in here. Yeah, basically I've been kind of like working this whole time towards getting food supply, and the thrombos kind of work against that where they come in and they eat stuff. So now that we have plenty of food and we have a lot of stuff growing, even though I have a lot of the animals out in this area, I shouldn't have to worry as much about the thrombos eating us out of like all of our supplies. I hope. It does mean that I'm gonna start seeing my thrombos in my base a little bit more. It also means that my taming is going to be a little bit more efficient because it's actually going to be close by. My only problem is I don't want to see them walking through areas like this. It's not allocated for them to be in. But what I did notice a while ago was that the game just fucking lets them do it. They go, oh, if I'm allowed to walk here, but I'm not allowed to walk through here, but I'm allowed to be here, I'm just going to run through here and it's fine. Like, they basically do that thing where, like, you know, when you've got guests over and you've forgotten to get a towel before going for a shower and you've got to, like, make a mad dash to, like, get to your room without being seen naked. They basically do that. They do the thrombo equivalent of that through my base. And I'm just, like, I'm sitting there, like, looking at them just so unimpressed with the whole situation because they know they're not supposed to be in there. And they still fucking do it. It's true, though. Like, I just see them do, like, this mad dash across, like, this area. And I'm like, you know you're not supposed to be there. And then it dirties up the area. So, I know, this will help with, like, getting storage and stuff into certain places. I haven't allowed them into food storage yet. I should allow them into the actual storage. Because at the moment, I've been using my people to haul stuff, mostly. Well, my people and my panthers. But if I let my thrombos into certain places, they will get some stuff dirty and other stuff will be fine. How's Cody going? Why are they infected? Oh, that's right, they got the plague. They're probably fine. Let's keep working with this. What is it? Also, how is this going? Oh, my 2 groups are going. Let's merge you 2. Alright, they'll be there in, like, no time, basically. I need you guys to combine with that tile specifically. They'll be there in, like, barely half a day. If I could get them to group up before nighttime, that would be great. Alright, let's keep with the Thrumbos. Expand their area. I still don't think I'm gonna let the Megasofts just, like, get wherever. Like, I might. I probably should, like, neaten this up and stuff, but this'll do. Like I said, I have to leave my panthers out of their bedrooms for, like, one night. I still don't want them up near the chocolate trees because I know my bastard Thrumbos are gonna fucking eat it. Because they will. It's a whole tree, so they're gonna eat it. But yeah, I'm gonna lose some of my crop production here. But any of my in-grow rooms should keep most of the colony going. Like, my Thrumbos will eat stuff, but they're not going to eat too much stuff. Now that I'm moving my Thrumbos in, my Megasofts that are roaming around the outside aren't going to have as much of a problem. Like, having fucking Megasofts patrolling on the outer side is probably... I've only got 2 of them anyway. I've got Wallace and Chipper. So, it's not like I've got a lot of them. They'll be fine. They'll have so much food. But my Thrumbos should help finally start help in the actual base. Now, the only other thing I've got to do is let them into... I gotta let them into certain storages. My concern with this is that they will dirty the storage, but if they're allowed to go in through, like, here... No, it's not perfect, but they will get into... What I should do is I should allow them to store it on the bottom side, actually. I should allow them in here. Because the other thing, too, is sometimes my Thrumbos will go to wherever it's nice and cool. And this isn't going to be perfectly allocated, but this whole area should be the same as up top. I should be able to store anything in here. And it's still within an area that I can sell. So if they come in and they want to store stuff, they should be fine. And Trank is having a food bench. Love how there's just some stuff in my colony that's not a problem. Like, oh, you're going on a food binge. Apart from that one time where we were kind of all starving, I mean, it's fine. You'll be fine. And once I get my caravans together, we'll get them all back home, and there'll be so much fucking resource. This will be great. 2 Thrumbos. Alright. So my Thrumbos will be able to come in here. I know I've got storage things up the top, but even if they're allowed to store stuff here, this will be way more efficient. Like, they'll be able to pick up anything, basically, for the most part. Alright, you are cantering because you're tired, and you're going off to rest. They're nearly there. It's getting dark, though. I do hope that they combine before it gets dark. If I had to give them an animal, they'd be there already. But, I guess they'll get here by tomorrow. Maybe. Like, I'm still waiting on so many things to build for them to return. Like, I'm waiting for some solar and stuff. Like, we've got all of these have got steel in them. I think these are 3 each. I've got 16 and 20. Okay. That's gonna take like 60 components. That's fine. That's a okay amount of components, straight up. Considering I'm bringing back 200 odd, it should be fine. I have a bit more water. Alright. So, I also fixed up all their cooking stoves and shit earlier, so they don't have any more issues with that. I don't know if these benches are up and running yet. find out. And butcher creatures forever, and yeah, butcher creatures forever. I need to get chairs in here though. I was making straight up just wooden chairs. I was starting to make plasteel chairs, but I need the plasteel now for prosthetics in my colony. So we'll work on that. But in the meantime, I have enough wood surplus around the base. We should be able to make a few people's chairs. Saki, welcome in. Thank you for follow. I'm actively losing my voice, but yeah, thank you for follow. I'm trying to like go easy on it. Can't tell. I didn't put up my sore throat fucking banner at the start of stream, and I regrets because I didn't sound this bad at the start, but it's fine. This is vanilla. This is core game, no DLCs, only 6 mods. And yeah, this colony's been alive for a year and 8 months, I think, at this point, IRL time. So it's been going for a while. But, yeah, our mods list. What do we got? Hold on. It's off to the side. I've got EdB Prepare Carefully, which I used to bring in 21 colonists from previous maps. And I kind of thought everybody was going to kill each other, but they didn't, and we started to flourish. And I've got Wild Reproduction, which doesn't work since 1.5 update. Drop all inventory, HugsLib, Harmony, and Deep Stacks. That's all I've got for the colony. I don't have any performance mods or anything like that. And this is our 3rd location on the map so far. We've moved from... We started down here. We started there, and then we moved to here. And this tile got corrupt, and so we had to emergency move to here. And we're working our way up to the off-world landed ship west. So it's taking us a while, but at the moment we're mostly trying to regain stability, because when we had to move from the last location at an emergency rate and abandoned so much stuff, we abandoned so much, and I didn't know we had a glitch at the time that my caravans were unpacking themselves at the same time they were packing to leave. So my people were basically moving while starving. So yeah, when we got here, basically everybody was starving, and I've been kind of doing damage control with that while building the colony up for a few months now. But everybody's got bedrooms, and we've got like a half decent prison, we've got a couple of hospitals, we've got a decent rec room, we've got indoor grow rooms now to secure them through winter. Like, all this will still keep growing in winter, but I'm trying to get them to harvest the shit out of it and just rely on the indoor ones a little bit. But yeah, we're trying to get stable. We're trying to get nice things. We're trying to make everybody happy, and then we'll look at moving again once we've got like a surplus. Once we get back up to like 20,000 pemmican, 20,000 packaged survival meals, stuff like that, we'll probably look at moving. Although I should go with 25,000 since we've got more people now. Hyperweave, huh? Sorry. Still fucking coughing heaps. So they've got Hyperweave available with an unknown threat. I mean, I don't really need Hyperweave, but if the unknown threat happens to be people, that could be a great like excuse to steal people. Let it go. Hyperweave sells for some good money too, and it would probably make them happy. I mean, I could do that. Might as well. Alright, well, we'll send a little attack quest out. I don't want to send all my gunners and stuff. We'll send Tadashi, probably Hummingbird. Delicious is always homicidal. Kangaroo is always a bit ready to go. Mitz isn't going on this one. Ray is just... She's immune to mech, so in case it's mech, she's probably good. Probably wouldn't be a bad thing to send a few people that have got like the other types of guns. Tomboy. see. Beak go. What else we got? I don't really have anybody else because in the other the other kangaroo. But yeah, we'll no, and McJolly. Whoa. Now McJolly's got a death list at the moment, so we'll leave her in colony. If she happens to die here, she'll die here being a hero for herself. And who else? Maybe Felix. That should be plenty of people, and I'll grab... I don't really have many caravan animals at the moment because they're currently on caravan, but a few people did bring back some. Have I got any I can ride? No. The other group must have all the horses, so I'll take the dromedaries. I don't want to take all of them, but most of them. That should be fine. It's way more than I need to carry, but it's more about